I added 2 more tractors to the collection. I traded off the 1964 Moline. It's a beautiful tractor. But I traded it off and I got these 2 tractors in trade. This is a 1965 Ford T1000. It was made into a puller. The transmission got welded up to make it a puller. Welded a bracket on the front. Beefed up the spring. I seen a video of it, and it got up on 2 wheels it can pull. There's a headlight panel that he took off. Seat pan solid. Unfortunately, the tubes were cut, so that's a shame. But this was replaced. Very beefy spring. Brent belt slip. Let's see. Number 62 starts at 1600. That's where they put the foot throttle. So this is. If you guys know me, I love my T series. It's going to get restored. Here's the engine. This is the correct engine. If you guys don't know much about Kohlers, if you look right here, the A prefix, that means it's a 1965 engine. B is 66. C is 67, D is 68, and then they go to the normal number configuration. But for the early mid-60 tractors, that's an easy way to tell is the prefix. So he says this runs like a sewing machine. So I'll pull the head and check it out. Good little tractor. This one, if you guys remember, I had another white, and it sold, and I kind of regret selling it because it was a beautiful tractor. But this one, I'm going to do the same thing and fully do it out. I already have a hydraulic lift for it. I have a rear lift for it. Yeah, it's rough. Hey, that's my hand. That's the brake. Seat bent up. Fenders beat up. Apparently it's got 1,754 hours. That is not correct, and unfortunately they cut the original hard to find screens because they're always missing. They made a homemade belt guard. The deck is cracked. Wheels are off. Other wheels shot. They cut this to push this that way so they could make a homemade exhaust on it. They added brackets and all this other stuff and put the wrong decals on it. I've never seen decals like this on this series of tractor, and it's hard to tell if this is original or not. I don't think it is because it's a white, and in my other videos you can see what it's supposed to look like, but it is a white, and the deck is a white. So I'll probably get another deck, restore it, take this tag, put it on this one, put it on that one. It's not worth saving. Dash is cracked. you know, they put a custom grill in it off like a semi truck or a big tractor or something. I don't know what's going on with this. And the engine, but the good news is about the engine is it does look like it's seized. It will not turn. But if you come over here, pull the PTO out, the engine turns. So that tells me that the PTO is seized. On top of that, if I push in this, sets the brake. And I go back here and I put it in, let's say, gear. I go down here and I physically move the pulley, the tractor moves. So that tells me my transmission's good. And on top of that, my engine's free. I bet I can get this running. And I am going to get a GoPro this weekend. And my next video is going to go into detail on what I do to get these running when they come in this condition. It's a little bit of a process, but before you restore a tractor, you want to make sure all the mechanicals are good. So it's missing the coil. The wiring looks complete, which is good. Down here, that's for a headlight panel. So I'm hoping that I got some wires over here that goes. I can put the headlight switch in without completely rewiring it. In the next video, I'll pull the head, decarbon it, put some oil down there, clean it up. I'm gonna go through and put tires on it and try to get it running. I'm not even gonna mess around with this gas tank. I can't even get it off. And if you notice, that is off, so it's probably full of water. Might have to replace the fuel pump, all the basic maintenance. But you can see it sat for a long time. And my last white sold for $3,000. So my goal is to build this one a little bit better. Because the 112 Hydro is a little bit more common. The gear models are a little bit harder to find apparently. And yeah, so that's my video. In my next video, I'm gonna try to get the GoPro set up and start editing and start getting a little bit more professional about my videos, and I'll get my kids in to help me. My daughter Kaylee loves helping me, so we'll try to get this going. And I'm probably gonna take that engine, put it back in here, and put a gas tank in it, redo the wiring just to get it going, and start collecting parts for it. So yeah, this is the white.